Dari, hello. It is almost September 2023. You will not believe it, but some mug, that's me, has just invested in, and I shall explain, an Apple Magic Keyboard with Touch ID. When will this insanity end? This is in fact the official unboxing, so let's get a move on. I've got a very sharp knife. Now, I have reluctantly decided to purchase an Apple Magic Keyboard, even though I currently have the world's best, I believe, multi-function, multi-platform keyboard here. It's the Logitech MX Keys keyboard. And the reason is Touch ID. And to explain further, there's a standard that's going to become ever present in the world in the future, which is passkey support for websites. And with passkey support, you frequently need to authenticate, and that requires typically fingerprint authentication or secondary authentication via your smartphone. And so this keyboard has the magic authentication. So let's have a little look here. We have the fingerprint authentication here. So I firmly predict that in the future, whilst I am not a believer in spending £200 on a keyboard, I do feel that that is likely to be an ever-present situation. So you'll be relieved to hear that I have not spent £200 on an Apple Magic Keyboard with Touch ID. I've only spent £100, which is still a huge amount of money. This keyboard doesn't have many of the keys you might expect in terms of labelling. For example, there's page up and page down, and these are the cursor keys here. But of course, Apple being Apple, they very annoyingly not put the legends on them, so you have to learn the legends. A second disadvantage of this keyboard is that it obviously only works with Apple computers. So when I need a multi-platform keyboard, guess what? I shall still be using Mr. Logitech, which by the way feels a much more solid, hefty keyboard. But I remind everyone, in the future, we'll be using passkey support instead of passwords. We're likely to need fingerprint authentication. And so this keyboard is sort of future-proofing my future irritation from having to use, let's say, a smartphone for secondary authentication and passkeys. So that's it, the Apple Magic Keyboard, available if you shop carefully on eBay for about £100. It is very beautifully svelte, it's very lightweight, it's made out of aluminium, or aluminium as we say in proper English, and it does have, don't forget there's an old version which does not have the Touch ID, the modern version has the Touch ID. Thanks for watching, Dari.